How you guys doing? This is Anthony Ganji, host of Tier Talk, only show on the air dedicated to law enforcement. Don't forget, guys, you can follow us in multiple venues: iHeartRadio, TuneIn, YouTube, Spreaker.com, Player FM. The list goes on and on. But most importantly, guys, follow us on the Tier Talk page, which is up to 23,000 followers, and also follow us on YouTube channel now, which I'm trying to get a figure on now. I just want to mention something. A lot of comments. I posted on my board on my profile page about this, what could have been done differently, preventive measures that now, hindsight 2020, we could have done. And very good topic. You guys got to go on my profile page, listen to the engagement that we have there. There's a great question I post about the metal lockers, and I just want to comment on it because it's so important. I want to get those thoughts out there. Again, these are the thoughts coming from experienced individuals. That's the key. So I just want to keep this brief, but right to the point. One of the big tools that they used were the metal foot lockers. All right, so the metal foot lockers were used because they filled them up with water and they used them as a barricade. So there are alternatives. I mean, we could think of other ways that inmate can store property, right? I know someone mentioned plastic totes, but, concerned about inmates making shanks. You can make shanks out of plastic or metal. But I thought was a great idea was, if you have to use the metal foot lockers, bolt them down to the ground. Make them where they cannot be moved. And if by chance an inmate picks them up or rips them off, there's holes in them. So they can't have water because the water will drain out. I just thought that was a great, again, this comes from people with experience, comes right from the front line. I think that was excellent advice given because, again, we had the use of the foot lockers, the metal foot lockers. But of course, if there's other alternatives to employ, should we really be using those metal foot lockers? Maybe like a mesh or something like that to store property, or just regular cardboard boxes. Either way, I just thought that was something awesome that they put out there. Like basically, put some holes in it, do what you got to do, make them immobile, bolt it down to the ground, and it's just something that we can learn from. Also, and again, you never know that this is true, but I have an issue with people that play the political role when they're in top positions. Now, I'm not sure that this is the case, but again, I'm just reading up the conversations that I'm given here. But when it comes to law enforcement, corrections, police, whatever, there's really no room for politics because about politics are concerned about tomorrow. Law enforcement is concerned about right now. What needs to be done at this moment. That's why there's no place for politics in what we do. There really isn't. So when your facility is in jeopardy and you need to kind of get that aggressive real quick, you got to go in and get that aggressive because at that point, your motive is to get those people out. That's your motivation. That's your only motivation, is to get those people out. If you're thinking about anything else besides getting those people out safely, well, then guess what? This isn't the job for you. And that's mentioned, obviously, also in our engagement. So remember, there's no room for politics because politics is about tomorrow and it's about individuals doing something just for them. Where law enforcement, like corrections and police, is about right now and doing stuff for everybody, which is protecting the public. And there's a conflict there. There's a direct conflict. Also, just one more idea as well that was mentioned. I think it's a great idea. Rumor is that prior to this riot, there were tests where the inmates would maybe unify. Nothing happened afterwards, but it showed a sense of unity. If we see that, and we believe we have people that can influence that behavior in a negative manner, like influence unity, but in regards to something negative, then we need to start separating these individuals. These individuals that have power, like gang leaders. Rotate them in facilities every 6 months if need be. It keeps them on their toes. It doesn't give them a chance to establish themselves at one facility. And I think that's a great idea, especially if it's been proven that they have that type of negative influence. We have to stay true with discipline, and we have to make sure that we're punishing. Because if we do not, there's nothing to deter the negative behavior. So again, I thought this was a great conversation. It came from those with experience. It's just some more ideas I'm adding on top of what I posted before. Guys, visit the YouTube channel, guys. Please help me get those subscribers because we're looking to get a following because this is where the experienced frontline can be heard. That's the key. It's the advice that we got today from the front line that's going to save lives. Trust me. Listen to your front line. All right, guys. Love you.